Hi, John Wales here. This is another one of my Ghost Town in the Costa Blanca videos. Today I'm at a small shopping precinct called the Filton Centre. It's in Los Balcones, which is close to Torrevieja, and at the moment, like everyone, is suffering really badly from this mini lockdown that we got, and that's where all hospitality areas are being closed. Bars, cafes and such, they're all shut. So when you're coming out and you want to buy something such as, I don't know, a loaf of bread or some toothpaste, you think you want to go get a cup of coffee, you've got no option but to go home because there's nowhere else to go at the moment. It's a hell of a nuisance, and I hope that things do change as soon as these vaccines start rolling out and our infection rates start dropping. Meanwhile, I'll show you around the rest of the Filton Centre, the rest of Los Balcones, and show you what's here on offer. We're very close to one of the best hospitals in Spain, you're very close to Torrevieja, and there's a lot of other amenities here as well. So I'll show you the rest of those. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Give me that thumbs up if there's anything you've enjoyed about this video, or better still, you can subscribe and hit that notification bell and get all of my up and coming videos. Right, so this is the Filton Centre, and we're going to start off on the top level looking down, and it's looking pretty bleak and pretty empty because, as the title suggests, it's a ghost town at the moment. It's not always like this, at the same time it's never always going to be bouncing and busy. It's a big place with too many small units and not enough people to fill it. There's a lift on the top floor which goes down to the bottom floor. And as we're looking through the windows there, we can see it probably needs a good clean. So I won't hold that against someone. I don't fancy going up on steps to clean the outside of that, I tell you. Down here we've got Manuels. I've been in there many times. It's a decent sized bar and the people there are nice. Toward the very end there is a charity shop. It's closed at the moment. I don't know what the hut is or was. There's the hair shop and other places available across the road. Just some shots of upstairs yet again. It's a big sprawling complex, not much there, and that's probably why she's packing up to go home. If you come down the front steps of the Filton and you turn right, you will end up going to Dialpree. This is a pretty good supermarket. It's like a decent sized spa shop back in the UK. Everything you want is probably going to be there. Come down those same steps, turn left, and you go past the Filton Cafeteria, past the Ferreteria, which is a hardware store, and on the end you have the Balcon pub. Turn left there and you get to one of my favourite places here in Los Balcones, a Lingy's restaurant. You'll get a great 3-course meal for around €9. The staff are always pleasant and nice, and the actual surroundings are excellent. It was purpose built a couple of years ago. We're going to go from here up into the town itself. Los Balcones has a lovely oldie worldy feel to it. It's really nice. I mean, as we spin the camera around here, in the distance you can see the salt lakes, and then you can see all these properties sort of built up on a sort of a hillside. So some properties are overlooking others. It's really nice feel to it. It's quite old. I think been here for some like 60, 70 years. It's one of the old towns that has sort of expanded over the years. Other amenities available to old and young, loads. There you see that's a basketball court, and as I spin the camera around you can go and play table tennis. There's 4 concrete tables, look at that. Then beyond that there's an artificial football ground. There's always kids playing in there. As you can see, the fence has had a couple of holes made in it, and that's because kids are in there all the time, which is good news if you want to play. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are. I have a funny idea that they are hockey pitches because they're very small and you'll be very short goalkeepers in there, I would have thought. Spin the camera on again. In a moment we will reveal Petanca. There we go. I think there's 5, 6, 7 Petanca runs there. Never played it, but it is very popular in Spain. Well, it's a different day, different shirt, same location. In order to keep the continuity right, I've had to put this little filler in. So you're about to see me outside Torrevieja Hospital, and the day is incredibly windy. Well, behind me is the University Hospital of Torrevieja, and if you desperately need medical attention, it's nice to know this is on your doorstep, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go across the road in that direction where you'll find a garage. And this is it. It's a Repsol garage, not one of the cheapest around, but if your fuel gauge is saying empty, you got to get fuel no matter what the cost. And while you're getting your fuel, You could even put your clothes into the little laundry mat that's on the side. And while your clothes are washing, you can get your car washed at the same time. On the side there's a really good drive-through car wash. And after you've done all of that, you can then pop in the garage and buy yourself a bottle of gas in case it gets cold one night or you need some more gas for your barbecue. This place that looks a little bit like a prison isn't a prison, it's a church. I'm not sure whether that's to keep the believers in or the unbelievers out. Walk down the road a bit and you've got a chemist. This is a cool chemist. It's open 24 hours a day. There's a little hatch in the side so when they're closed you can ask someone for pills. It'll sell veterinary products for your pets, and if you want anything yourself to eat, just go down the road to the Mercadona supermarket. Everything's there that you're going to want. And across the road from there is yet another pharmacia. Boy, there's a lot of chemists in Spain. Go down the road a little bit further and we're coming into the end of our little trail here on Los Balcones, and you've got this fantastic looking hotel with a little casino built on the side of it. I'll try and put a link below for the hotel, and pretty much that will be it for this ghost town at Los Balcones. So I'll leave you now with some footage of what you will see if you are on the terrace of the restaurant, which is on the first floor of this hotel, and it's showing you the beautiful vista that is right opposite that hotel. So if there's anything you've enjoyed about this video at all, don't forget, give me that thumbs up, or better still, you can subscribe and you'll get all of my up and coming videos. I'm going to go now to do some more filming of some other parts as close to me, so until my next video, bye for now.